Hello and welcome to SAFC Fan TV with myself, DJ Earth. Absolutely flat out in my taxi. Engine's not running, no fans. You can hear me a lot better. So I'm going to be doing a preview of the Rotherham against Sunderland game. Now, I think this is going to be one of our hardest games this season. Rotherham are a really good side. They're getting some good results together, and I think they are going to be definitely up there. I wouldn't be surprised if they be challenging for the top two as well. But once again, Sunderland are coming in on the back of a victory. It was a hard fought victory at QPR, and that actually played really well. I would never thought that would come back with a victory, and even though it was on penalties, but we had enough chances as well to win the game in normal time. But against Rotherham away from home, I'm gonna go for 1-1. I'll be happy with a point. Even happier if we do win. My heart says that Sunderland will win, but my head will say it'll be a draw, and I think I think Rotherham will score first. I predicted the last league game that Sunderland wouldn't win against Charlton because you just have that gut feeling. And I think I mentioned a draw there as well, but we're lost. And I just have this same feeling against Rotherham. I will be happy with a point, but as long as we get 3 points of one of the two fixtures, because we've got Sheffield Wednesday coming up, and that'll be a later date, but we need to at least get one win out of them too. So I just think Sunderland, when they can play with a bit of intent and if they believe in themselves, they can beat anybody. When they played Charlton and stuff, they just looked lack of ideas. You can't understand why they play like that the way they do, because we've proven many times that we can play some superb football. And if we need to make some changes, even in positions as well. I mean, McGeady's last game was shocking. I would bring him in and put him into the middle of the park, not on the wing, simply because he couldn't cross a nuts, and Crosses, never mind, put a ball in against Charlton. He wasn't even beating the first man. They were absolutely awful. It'd be better off, I would say, give him a shot in the middle and start threading some decent balls through, and that's what we need to do. Maybe give the flanks a bit of a miss. Do you know what I mean? Because, like they say, they just seems to be route one. Crosses. It's all right, but teams seem to be like reading us, because the fact we're targeting Stewart. Let's get the crosses into the big man and that. Let's keep the ball on the deck. 1-2 passes quick and move, and let's play the ball down the centre as well. Let's have a bit of variety. We've got players out there as well who can do the business without having to rely on a tall person heading the ball in. You got the likes of Dejaku. I think he's going to be really good. The likes of Dan Neil. We have got the talent to do it. Don't know how many Sunderland fans are going down. I've heard there's going to be about 2,000 or so. It's going to be rainy and showery as well, so take your Sunderland brollies if you can. But I do think it'll be 1-1, and I fancy Dejaku to get a goal. I would like to see Stewart get a goal, to be honest with you, of course. Keep our good main striker going. And I just think it'll be a hard, gritty 1-1 draw, and like I say, we'll be happy with a point, but it's not always the case. If you win in 1-0 till the 99th minute and then they get an equaliser, then that draw feels like a defeat, doesn't it? But if it's the other way around and they're 1-0 up until the 99th minute and we get an equaliser, it feels like a win. Of course, because results have gone kind for us, with Wigan losing to Lincoln, but that result has only gone well for Sunderland if Sunderland do the business at their end. Them results mean a cockadoodle do nothing if Sunderland don't capitalise on it. It doesn't make a hit with the difference. We've got to take the advantage. The amount of times we've had the opportunity where the door's open for Sunderland to walk through and take advantage of it, and it hasn't. We've both basically been offered, there's second place if you want, or you can really move ahead of the rest of the team. Sunderland have turned around and went, no thanks, don't want it. And it's been very frustrating, but we need to actually take the bull by the horns and do it. I mean, even Mickey Gray on Talk Sport have said, they desperately need to get out this league this season. Autos, no mucking about in the playoffs, get the top two, He says there's no excuse, you know, with the new owners. He says now is the time to get out this division. So I'm going to go for 1-1, and I would like a win, and like I say, it's going to be a really difficult game. So anybody's travelling down there, travel safe, enjoy yourselves, and just enjoy it, and let's hope we'll come back with a smile on our faces, yeah?